The BVTV channel. I'm trying to find a place where it looks decent. I know you can't see me just yet. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm really excited. Where's my phone? Because I have the records and other stuff on here, and so I kind of really need that. But anyway, I am super excited. Welcome back. It has been a very long time since I feel like I've live streamed. Literally. My hair has gotten crazier, yay. But no, it's really great to be back, man. I am thrilled, I am ecstatic, and it's just phenomenal to be here. So where is that fire card? We are kicking things off, folks. What is up, Braylon, man? How are you? It has been forever. We're also going to be in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, or something like that, in the Scotiabank Arena. What is up, Hunter Iggy, man? Welcome. Where's my water? Oh, it's over there. We'll get that eventually. But folks, we're going to be in the women's bantamweight division as the... Whoa. Where is it? Ah, there we go. As Chris Cyborg, who's 5-7, takes on the 2-5 Raquel Pennington. It is great to be back live. I know it's been some time. I've been good. How about yourself? I moved. I'm in a house now, so it's the first time ever. In my life, so I'm really happy about it. Me and the family have been enjoying it. So it's been great, man, and I love my new job. I'm finally starting my career, so I'm happy. My thoughts on Triple H taking over WWE. I think he's done a great job so far. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really able to watch all of WWE because I watch a lot of UFC and stuff, but Raw seems to be watchable again, which is awesome. SmackDown, I feel like it always has been watchable, but it just seems like it's getting better. So and NXT's doing some interesting things. So I think right now this is great for wrestling, and I think it's great for WWE. And thank you, Braylon, man. I appreciate that. For right now, I work as a direct care worker, and it's a super rewarding job. Also, that for the most part, like, definitely puts a smile on my face to be able to help other people. So it's so worth it for me. And honestly, it's great to be live, guys. I missed you. I really have. I have some great news because I honestly was not feeling the WWE 2K22 My Gem Mode series we're doing. So, I'm probably going to switch back to SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 to do a SmackDown series. Because why not? We did it with ECW and we won, so let's do it with SmackDown. My thoughts on WWE reaching out to Chris Jericho. Can you blame them? I understand, in a lot of other sport leagues, tampering isn't really, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not really, it's looked down upon, you get fined, you get suspended, but this is wrestling. And these are independent contractors, so, I mean, you can't, I don't know, I just feel like you really can't feel mad or be angry that they're reaching out to some of the talent that they lost. And you gotta think, too, not Chris Jericho to say, but, what's the guy's name? He's the AEW Tag Team. Both of them are AEW Tag Team champions, actually. Keith Lee and what is that guy's name? He was what was his name in NXT? Shane Strickland, there you go. Wow, that was like a long pause. They're both like tag champs in AEW, and those are like Triple H's guys. He brought them in, and look what Keith Lee did in NXT. He was wasn't he? I think he was the double champ for a while. He was the North American champion and the NXT champion. Adam Cole's another name. Roderick Strong, not Roderick Strong, still there. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly are another couple of names that were like prominent on NXT, and they went to AEW. So I could see a lot of those guys when their contracts are probably leaving to go back. Maybe the grass is finally greener on the other side. So I don't know. Like, I think it really just depends on the outlook that you kind of have on it. I mean, is it fair? No, but, you know, that's wrestling. Nothing really in wrestling has been fair. So, yeah. But speaking about the fight between Chris Cyborg and Raquel Pennington, Chris Cyborg is on a warpath to try to go back to 500. She beats Raquel Pennington here tonight. She will become 6-7. She's on the right path. What is your thoughts on ex-NXT stars wanting to return back to WWE now? Triple H takes over, and now they feel bad at the fact they signed with AEW. I don't feel like people should feel bad that they signed with AEW. Like I think that's a bit.
Into the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Wow,
that's a tough one. Like I don't feel like, because you gotta, like, I don't know, for me personally, the way I would look at it is like, you know, you're trying to do what's best for your career at that time, and no one could predict the way that that Triple H, you know, took over creative and stuff. Like you couldn't possibly sit there and be like, this makes sense. Like, oh, that was gonna happen. What happened was out of the blue. It was random, and I don't feel they did what they had to do for their livelihood. So I don't feel like anyone should feel bad for doing what's best for them when you got fired, or at this point I think all of them actually got fired or released from there. So yeah, I don't know. I feel that personally, for all those NXT stars, they did what they had to do, and they tried to make money to put food on the table for their families. So for me, I don't really see anything wrong with that. You know, Chris Cyborg. Oh my lord. But I don't feel like people should feel bad for doing what they had to do to support themselves. I mean, I'm all here for it. Do what you have to do, you know. So I don't feel like they should feel bad at all. To be honest. Oh my god! Superman punch for the knockout. Chris Cyborg kicks it off for us. She's now 6-7 in the UFC. One step closer to 500 as she just knocks out Raquel Pennington flush. Oh my goodness. That was rough. What are your thoughts on TV14 not returning to WWE at the moment? Now, Braylon, that was brutal. Oh, but I thought they went to TV14. Is it not returning? I thought that it was. I thought they had already did that, though. They went away from the whole PG thing.
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight.
I thought that they were. That's actually news to me, Hunter. But what a win for Chris Cyborg. 6-7 in the UFC. She puts Raquel Pennington to 2-6. And folks, we're going on to the men's flyweight division, as we will see the 5-6 Tim Elliott take on the 4-6 Alejandro Pantoja. This fight is up next. Men's flyweight division.
UFC flyweight division matchup.
This should be a good one. I'm honestly really looking forward, because once we hit Fight Night 50, then we'll have the pay-per-view. So we're at 48 now. And then next week we'll be at 49. I still can't believe, dude, what Leon Edwards, it couldn't have happened to a better person. Honestly, it could not have happened to a better person. I'll be right back. I'm leaving the screen momentarily because I need to look at something. Oh no! Oh no! Come back, person. Oh, I just missed that phone call. Oh well. But no, I am honestly super thrilled for the, I was just up and I forgot my order. Oh well. It could have happened to a nice person. Honestly, I felt like Kamaru Usman was a little bit too cocky. Not right now, Triple H said. Wait, what did Triple H say? So is it going to TV 14? Or it's not? Did Triple H confirm it was or wasn't? I'm still a bit confused on that one. But no, what happened to Kamaru Usman? I'm honestly, I was not rooting for Kamaru Usman. I was. Oh, so there is no TV 14 for now. Okay, so is it eventually going back, or are they just not doing that as a whole? So I thought that was going to be really great for them. But again, you know, WWE doesn't really need to like have that type of, because like they've believe it or not, I know this may not be a very popular opinion, but like in my opinion, they have done well with being PG-13 or whatever the label that they currently have on. They've done well in it. You can sit there and say, oh well, the storylines have been redundant and things like that, but you also understand too that like you. Wrestling as a whole sometimes will get repetitive, and I feel that's fine. I do, because like you can't be innovative 24/7 in wrestling. There's things that like you can take certain aspects from like other storylines to try to make it newer, but the concept kind of will always be the same. And not to, you know, wrestling has run its course, absolutely not. But I think that they've been very successful and very entertaining at what they're doing. Granted, was it a product that I wanted to watch? No, but just because, you know, I don't feel like it was a product I wanted to watch does not mean it wasn't doing the job. I mean, heck, if it wasn't doing the job, WrestleMania wouldn't be as packed. You know, SummerSlam wouldn't be as important. And what they've been able to do with this whole PG thing has been quite amazing, to be honest. Oh my God, what happened to him? What happened to him? What was that? Oh, the glitches of the game make me laugh. But no, honestly, like going back to UFC, was it 278 or 279? I was so happy for Leon Edwards, man. He was down like 2 or 3 rounds, but and it's not like I'm sitting around. I'm hating on Kamaru Usman. I rooted for him to beat Tyron Woodley. I rooted for him to beat Gilbert Burns. Who else did he fight that I didn't like? Oh, especially Colby Covington. And Masvidal. So when it came to like, stuff he's done, I thought I was hoping for Leon Edwards to win. Not saying that like I got bored of Kamaru, but you know, there's sometimes like I look at some of these fighters, I'm like, man, they have to win this. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, and this has been shown multiple times, and the UFC does this a lot. If you are not a draw, you're probably not gonna get a title shot no matter how good you are. I mean, look at how long it took Khabib to get a title shot, and he was wrecking people. Look how long it took Nick Diaz to get a shot. So, you know, I'm super ecstatic for Leon Edwards, because that was one of the greatest comeback knockout victories I think we'll ever see in like mixed martial arts history. That was amazing. So the way it happened in round number 5 with less than a minute, man, I could imagine that crowd was nuts. And I do hope when they do the trilogy fight, that it is in London. I think that would be huge. Kind of what they did for Bisping. Oh my God, what an overhand right! But it's kind of what they did with Bisping. I think it was the Hendo. Oh my God, that was so smooth. I didn't think it landed. Alejandro Pantoja finally bouncing back. He puts himself to 5-6, and he puts Tim Elliott to 5-7. Good night, Tim Elliott. Oh wait, that hit. There have been some aggressive fights. Where did it hit him? Oh, I think it hit him on the temple. Oh. These have been some aggressive fights, so I'm not even gonna lie. Wow. 2 knockouts so far. I think next up we have, I think it's the flyweights, the women's flyweights up next. Congrats to Alejandro Pantoja, 5-6 in the UFC. Tim Elliott, for those Tim Elliott fans, 5-7. We are going on to the next fight we got for you, and that is going to be in the women's flyweight division as the 2-3. Viviane Araújo will take on the 3-5 Ashley Evans Smith. This fight is up next, and I actually did want to get your guys' opinion on something, because I really want to know what you guys thought of it. So you guys do, like, you know, a lot of things I do, I don't have a lot of time to do because I work a lot, and I run my Urban Pro Wrestling, my professional wrestling company. Which, if you haven't seen that, here's a cheap plug. Check out episode 1 and 2 of Urban Pro Wrestling's UPW Unleashed. they were great shows. Daytona Beach was a fantastic crowd, and I was super happy to have them. So hopefully you guys can check that out and leave a subscription if you haven't done that already, and leave a like on the videos. It's a real professional wrestling company owned and ran by your man, BVTV. But with that being said, I currently am in the midst of... I've been playing my PS3 a lot more lately because I've only really been playing Ash versus Evil Dead. I think it's supposed to be called Evil Dead the Game. And I've been having a blast. I'm still like trying to figure the game out, but I have been having a blast with it, and that's how quickly Vivian Aru is already rocking Ash Evan Smith. But you guys can't see because my camera doesn't look that way. I still have College Football 12 and Madden 12. So what I've been doing, I've been setting it up to where I can like play random like games of college football, random games of football. And what I did is I fantasy drafted and I only added like Patrick Mahomes. And
just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger.
And like Russell Wilson. Because in that game I think Cam Newton's a rookie. So I'm trying to see like the parallels if I were to like incorporate all the drafts over the years and see how that works, like playing, you know, every season, seeing who becomes like NCAA, like Rose Bowl champion and things like that. So I'm debating on trying to possibly make that like a series, like one of those like time-lapse series, I guess. But no, I definitely do want to do SmackDown versus Raw 2008 SmackDown Gem Mode series, because we've done ECW and we won. And believe it or not, our biggest like threat was SmackDown, because Raw was terrible. Raw was awful. And so I'm really hoping that if that's something you guys want to see, I'll definitely do it. Because at that point we'll have a more difficult time, because we would be doing that would be tough, because we would have almost like trying to draft a different roster is gonna be great, because like, we made a lot of trades throughout the ECW series because we had so many injuries, man. That was nuts. And let's not forget the real extreme gentleman, William Regal, was doing his thing. Two-time champ, man. JTG walking out with the Eastern title. We really did our thing when we had done that. So I was really happy about that. Oh, we're in round number 2. But I'm definitely thinking about doing that, because it seemed like you guys really enjoyed it, and I think doing what we did with like having, I think it was 2 or 3 matches every week or something like that, and then we did like 2 weeks at a time. I think that would be like really cool. Or doing the draft and then doing the first week, and then from there. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, like when oh my goodness, Ash Evan Smith is getting rocked again. But like when we did the ECW series, man, that was so much fun. I had such a great time with doing that, because we had some great stories going on. I think the injuries is what really made down goes Ashley oh my god. But that's what made that series so fun, is we kept the injuries on and things like that. So I would really hope that we could rock out and try to win that again, because it ain't easy. Oh my goodness, Ash Evan Smith again getting rocked. These fights have been some knockout, drag-out brawls, man.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away. She sees them a mile away.
The uppercut. Vivian Aru saved herself. That head kick certainly would have knocked her out. Have you been posting? I haven't seen your notes in a minute. No, I honestly really haven't been. I've been so like wrapped up. When we moved here, we had to really renovate this entire house. So that was my priority for a month. When April hit, I was still in school, and I was still I was really figuring out how to be a business owner and trying to run a wrestling company, and like it's taken so much of my time that I wasn't really able to do anything streaming wise. So I've kind of finally found like a perfect balance between work, my company, and doing YouTube. for both my company and gaming. So like I'm just trying to get back into like the flow of trying to really make content consistently, or at least making content that has decent longevity. Because, you know, I can't really do what I want to do and just start posting and streaming like every day, or like just like a couple things that I wish I had time to do that I don't anymore. So a lot of it, like, I know you guys really wanted the UFC series, and so I wanted to come back to it because this is one of my most, you know, favorite series to do, because it's unbiased, and you guys know this is all, you know, simulation based. So what this is we're all watching this not knowing who the winner is going to be, and I think that really adds to the specialty, especially with, you know, we finally have a double champion for the first time, and Kevin Lee is the lightweight champion, welterweight champion. At the same time, he beat Conor McGregor. It's going to be weird because, you know, going to UFC 5, I doubt they're going to have Kevin Lee in the game. Like, dude, that's one thing, Braylon, I am, like, really looking forward to, is the UFC 5 roster. Like, what are they going to do? Oh, my goodness. Ashley Evans Smith is making a nice comeback. But I'm really curious to see what the roster is going to be like coming into UFC 5, because a lot of their fighters are released, but they also have a lot of fighters we don't see. So I'm hoping that they can add more depth. I know it's kind of like unfair to say, oh, I wish we had more fighters, but like, let's keep adding more depth to the roster, because that's what makes this game, in my opinion, so great. Is all these fighters have, yeah, you can say, oh, this is a jiu-jitsu person, this is a wrestler, but everyone fights differently, you know, like no one fights the same, and that's what makes a lot of these fighters so amazing. Like, I hope that Joaquin Buckley is still in the game. I'm expecting much from the roster, but not from the game. That's honestly kind of accurate, though. Down goes Ashley Evans Smith again, but oh, that was one heck of an uppercut. I can agree with you, especially because, like, to be honest, in my opinion, for like the PS4 and PS5 consoles, right now, my favorite UFC game is UFC 2. Out of the 1, 2, 3, and 4 that have been released, right? I personally feel that UFC 2 had the best in terms of like movement and range of motion. Like, it just really flowed really well. UFC 3 is probably my most hated. Like, if I had to rank it, it would be UFC 2, UFC 4, UFC 1, and then UFC 3. Like, I thought UFC 3 was absolutely terrible. It was so hard to make content on that game because it felt so stiff. Like, I did not enjoy it. So I tried to, you know, get away from that. And yeah, so like, I don't know, like, I hope that UFC 5, maybe they can add a little bit more of that, like, free range of motion, like, make it a little bit, like, I'm not saying that it's stiff, it's a very, like, free motion game, so to speak, but, like, the transitions aren't as freely and as natural as they should be, you know? So I hope they can just add a little bit more, I guess, fluidity is the word I'm looking for. Just something that feels realistic, and this is a great step to that, and I hope they can just improve on it. Like, you know, the graphics is great. I would like to see a little bit more bleeding. I know that's probably a little bit more gruesome, but I would like to see a little bit more bleeding, and I hope that we have a much bigger roster with all the people that they've signed, especially from the Contender Series. Especially from the Contender Series.
29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
Ooh. Okay, they actually gave it to her. That was a close one. Vivian Araujo, everybody. She is now 3-3 in the UFC. In the UFC, she puts Ashley Evans Smith to 3-6. You know, she's got to be feeling good. She's back on to 500. It's honestly great for her too. So you've had 2 knockouts and 1 decision. Let's go. Next up, folks, I think we'll actually only have 2 debuts left And this being one of them, because we had a lot of fighters debut last time, and so Morgan, the rest of them will debut on this episode. But ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be in the lightweight division as Paddy the Baddy Pimblett makes his debut, as he will take on the 2-3 Joe Lawson. This fight's up next, lightweight division. Braylon Kroom wasn't really a fan of any of the EA. If any of the EA released ones from 1 to 4, 2 is my fave, but EA MMA is heavy underrated. You know what's funny? Like, I recently, you guys seen, I tried to make like bonus fight content for the UFC Undisputed 3, because people saying that's like one of the best UFC games ever, and I highly agree with them. That game was flawlessly perfect. Yes, there was a bit of stiffness, but the realism was from the commentator segments, them talking about the fighters, to them getting in there, to like if a fighter is bleeding too much, or you know, like he's taking so much damage, a referee the ref can stop the fight and have a doctor come in, and if the doctor doesn't approve of it, it can go to a stoppage of the fight, and that he's done. So there are so many things that like EA Sports doesn't incorporate, and I feel like if people took a blueprint on UFC Undisputed 3 and improved on that, like I really do wish the game would allow you to have kind of like a universe mode like I do, because realistically I could just basically transfer all of my data, customize their records, and add rankings as if I were like commissioner mode, something like that, you know? Because it would make it so much more fun, and it could feel like your own UFC, like you are the Dana White of the UFC type of deal. And I wish someone would do that, because I would hop on that game immediately, because it would add so much more creativity, and you know, man, so many, like, there's a lot they could do with this game that they don't, and I know that that's me being like selfish, or maybe like just being like grumpy, or wanting more out of a game. But in terms of like the actual fights and stuff, this is a massive improvement from 3. Like, I don't know what happened. 2 was great. 2 was also my fave too, and then 3, they just I don't even know if they tried. 3 was a joke. I couldn't do it with 3. Yeah, it's fair. I remember like the first UFC like event I ever watched. It was between Chuck Liddell, and I believe it was Rampage Jackson. I believe that's who Chuck Liddell was fighting. I don't remember the name of the event. I was like 7, I think, when it was out. But like whatever it was, man, it was awesome. Like, I had soda for the first time watching that. Like, my parents let me do whatever on that one. My dad was there, actually. He let me watch that. That thing was going on until about like 1 in the morning. I'm sitting there loving it, just watching these guys beat each other up. It was great. Oh my! Wait! No, he tapped. Wait! No! Wait a minute, the horse. I mean, he got it via modified Kimura, but no. Did the horn not sound? The bell. I could have sworn that the bell. I don't know about that one. The bell had sounded after, but like before he tapped. He should let go of the hold immediately.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Now that's a questionable one. Either way, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett is now 1-0 in the UFC, and Joe Lawson is 2-4. Congrats to Paddy Pimblett on winning this fight in a controversial way, as we're going to go on to the next fight of the night. And we have got another debut, as this one will be in the light heavyweight division, as Paul Craig makes his debut, as he will be going against the legend, the 4-6 Alexander Gustafsson. This fight is up next. But no, like when it comes to it, I think that the next UFC game needs to be. They have to have an expansive roster. Like, they have to have all the legends. Let's hope that they keep Bruce Lee in there. Eh? Because, like, Bruce Lee is awesome, man. I don't care what anyone says. Y'all can hate on Bruce Lee all you want. Bruce Lee is the man in this game. Those kicks are lethal. I'm also a big Bruce Lee fan in general. So, yeah, keep him in the game, please, EA. Like, do something right for once. You're failing me on FIFA as it is. But no, hopefully they keep Bruce Lee in there. I really want to see a bunch of DLCs like come out, and I don't mean like I don't like with the roster that they have, you know, Braylon. Like with the roster that they have, you can make so many DLCs, and you can make money off it. I know that's not what people want to hear. Like, oh no, we need free fighter updates all the time, and that's fair. That's fine. That's fair. But at the same time, the UFC is a global, you know, like it's all over the place. And I would love to see like a UFC Africa package or a UFC Canada package or North American package, like just upstarts, like younger fighters that they have, you know, the Dana White Contender Series like DLC. I would buy them because they're freaking awesome. Like, this is a global thing. Wow. It's a thing that, like... I don't know, I feel like they could definitely do that. I know people won't say, oh, but that's microtransactions. No, microtransactions are what we call Ultimate Team, and the weird things you got to pay for in this game, like the shirts and stuff. I ain't doing all that. But, like, yeah, those things. Also, who else enjoyed the, what was it, the pre-bonus content, the pre-order bonus content of, this game had Tyson Fury. Can we get them back in the game, though? And can we get, what's that other guy's name, Deontay Wilder? Like, that would be pretty cool. Heck, I even think Tyson Fury is the heavyweight champ right now for us, so, like, anything is possible. We need him back in the game.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly. I mean, just right.
Yeah, honestly, like when it comes to this fight, man, I can't say much about Paul Craig. Still learning Paul Craig in real life. But Alexander Gustafsson, the only man to really keep it close with John Jones. This guy is a legend, honestly, and he's got one hell of a chin. So it's going to be tough for Paul Craig to kind of knock him out. Also, once we get past that, I do believe we've got an interesting event for sure. I said I know that the main event in the featherweight division, the rank number 4 fighter is 5-3. Darren Elkins takes on rank number 1, the 11-5 Brian Ortega. That's going to be one heck of a fight. If it gets to the ground, I can easily see Ortega winning. If you are Darren Elkins, you got to keep on stand-up. Darren Elkins has one heck of a chin. So if Elkins' key to victory is going to be keeping it on the stand-up, trying to box this fight out. But if you're Brian Ortega, go for the takedowns, go for the ground, get that submission. I don't think the one weakness we've seen in Darren Elkins' game is going onto the ground. When you apply a lot of submissions, he does have a hard time getting out of them. He has a hard time really transitioning on the ground. So I think in that main event, those are the two keys to success to see for both those fighters. Heck, we'll even see Jared Cannonier in the middleweight division, ranked number 7, take on ranked number 9 Kelvin Gastelum, which will be one heck of a fight. We'll see ranked number 9 Marlon Moraes take on ranked number 7 Thomas Almeida, which would be another good fight too. And we're going to see Dirk Floyd, who's 2-2, ranked number 10, take on the 4-4 unranked Tai Tuivasa. That fight's going to be soon. And Vincent Luque returns to take on Stephen Thompson. So this will be interesting. And not to forget, then the women's start division, ranked number 7, former champ Angela Hill, who's 8-6, will take on ranked number 5, former champ as well, Paige Van Zandt, who's 6-5.
Starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second.
Speaking about Paige Van, she has really not done anything in her career.
From his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
I can realize she's been on a nasty losing streak.
All right, Hill engaged in a single collar tie.
Oh, Gustafsson, that is the speed and power that I was trying to tell you guys about. He is a vicious person, especially when he gets combinations in. Did Paul Craig bite off more than he could chew? You gotta think for Gustafson, he beats Paul Craig, goes 5-6, is one step closer to 500. Something that Gustafson has not been in a very long time. Actually, who just retired in the Octagon last pay-per-view? I think it was, I think Robbie Lawler retired. Which is shocking. That guy's got one heck of a career, man.
And he's attempting it over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
Oh, that nice spinning back elbow, man. See, this fight is one I could easily see going to a decision. But look at that cut, though, on Paul Craig. He's got a nasty cut. It looks like right above that, like right over here. It's nasty. Yeah, the one thing I would say, MMA is not for normal people, especially when you're in this type of fights, man. It's the amount of damage you're constantly doing to your face. Like it's everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face, but how many bones you're breaking sometimes during these fights? It's not funny. It's rough, but still makes for great entertainment. Said round number 3, and if I'm Paul Craig, that was immense, man. And I was just about to say that Paul Craig has to have a sense of urgency, just because what I feel is that even though Gustin has landed and thrown the less amount of strikes, it still feels like Gustin has had an easier time being in control of this. Oh, I told you! What an uppercut! Alexander Gustafsson with a nasty uppercut in round number 3 against the debuting Paul Craig. Boom! That was nasty, folks. Good Lord. Good night. This one. Boom! Oh, man.
So a
wow.
Moment for him here tonight as here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
What a knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what a knockout. Oh, why does it keep leaving that? I need that screen.
19 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
Congrats to Alexander Gustafsson on winning this fight. He is now 5-6 in the UFC. He puts Paul Craig to 0-1, spoiling his debut in the UFC. Next up, folks, we'll be in the welterweight division as the 1-0 Vincent Luque takes on the 2-5 Stephen Thompson. This fight is up next.
Welterweight division matchup.
This will be very interesting, actually, to see what's going to happen. I don't know. I do believe that Luque, if he beats Thompson, I feel like if Luque wins the fight, it's going to be inside 2 rounds. If Thompson, I think Thompson wins this fight by decision. I do.
When he fights in Toronto, they love him here, and every time he fights the Scotiabank
I know that's like,
puts on a show.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come.
You know, a crazy one to really say, but realistically, I don't see.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
I don't know. I just don't see Stephen Thompson finishing Vincent Luque tonight. And I could be completely wrong, by the way.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land.
Good punch lands.
See, but right now the problem is Luque is really just swinging. And you see him trying to form some type of combinations early. So I go for that 1-2 punch followed by a kick. It's to the thigh. Oh. Probably honestly kicked him right in the liver. You get kicked in the liver, you're gonna go down. Like, there's no doubt about that.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Actually, after this fight, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3. Should have about like 4 or 5 fights left that are going to start having ranked contending fights, which is going to be really fun to see.
Look at him working and trying to shut the liver down.
So you've had some pretty earlier on. We've had some very aggressive fights. Almost every fight so far has been dealt to a stoppage, which is very interesting. We only had one fight go to a decision. I missed wildly with that one. See, Thompson is trying to, you know, close the distance while Luque's trying to keep it. And Luque's got to be careful, man. Those Wonder Boy kicks can come from anywhere, and when it lands, good night. You go and sleepy weepy. Knee him right in the face.
Missed with that attempt.
So both guys are now kind of feeling to that. Like I said, that first round is always going to be that feel-out process. The fun thing is we have not had a stoppage in the first round so far. Actually, no, we have had Patty Pimblett, but that was a bit. Oh, that kick, that front kick. Oh, down goes Stephen Thompson. Thompson's up, but at what cost? Thompson is not in a good way right now. Another front kick. He's got 10 seconds. Will Luque try to go for the finish? 4 seconds. Thompson survives what was at later points that round doomsday for him. We're going to round number 2. Both fighters do not touch gloves. And round number 1, I've got to give it to Vincent Luque, man. 10-9 for sure.
Thompson's kick attempt there blocked.
Also, if you guys haven't, make sure you hit that notification icon. It's the bell icon right by the YouTube channel name where it says subscribed. Hit that, turn on all post notifications. That way you guys get informed anytime I post some polls, some of you guys' opinions, and also anytime I upload and update some videos, you'll have them. So there are going to be some videos coming up soon. Now, my off days have been changing left and right. So, like last week, I was off Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh my goodness, what a spinning kick. That was nuts.
He's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Wow.
Back to the feet. Good series of strikes.
I'm questioning how much more this guy's chin is going to take. He's taking a couple. Another front kick. And down goes Thompson. Will my prediction come true of a finish inside round number 2 for Vincent Luque?
Some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of it.
But no, what was I saying?
Has to have confidence.
Yeah, so like, oh yeah, oh!
He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
There's no way Stephen Thompson's got much left in this fight. He's taking one more kick to the face. It's over.
Just
he's waiting for it. You can tell Vincent Luque is trying to set it up.
Way to hide that leg kick. Nice punch win.
And both guys really throwing.
I'm waiting for that kick, man. He's gonna kick his head in.
Here he is back in the clinch.
Oh.
Back and forth we go.
Ooh. But like I was saying,
well, he's really picked up the pace.
Yeah, my off days kind of keep changing, so like last week it was Tuesday, Wednesday, this week it was Wednesday, Friday, and next week it's Thursday, Friday. So it's been an ever changing rotation. So next week I'll start trying to do some like SmackDown versus Raw GM stuff, or maybe just like whenever I have the actual time to really sit there and do it.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters.
Right.
Let's go into round number 3. Come on, Vincent. Come on. I'm trying to get my knockout perfect here. Ah, my prediction will spoil Unless Stephen Thompson wins by decision in round number 3, but honestly, round number 1 and 2 are all Vincent Luque 10-9. So for me right now, it is 2018 Luque. Because Thompson has been, honestly, for the first 10 minutes of this fight, Thompson has gotten his behind whooped.
What a right hand by this young man.
Just misses with the left hook. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Wonderful.
Oh, Thompson. Thompson's in trouble.
Back and forth we go.
Oh. Oh. He dropped him again. You see how Thompson now probably trying to keep it on the ground. Brandon, how's the weather been from you? I literally had the thunderstorm, sun shining, and high winds 3 straight days. The weather for me, for the most part, has been just hot and a bunch of thunderstorms. We really haven't had any winds. It's just been like, dude, yesterday my car read 104 in Florida. And I was like, what in the world are we doing? And then literally on the news, like, yeah, it'll be about 98 degrees today, and we're gonna have a rain showers for about 3 different hours of the day. So I was like, huh. Florida's just weird with the weather, man. I'd say Florida's just it's weird. It's awkward. But we're also in the middle of hurricane season, so it's probably why too.
All the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way.
Tom's trying to hold him for like the next 2 minutes to go to a decision.
When his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away.
And the overall weather's just been hot and rainy, which means muggy too. Once it stops raining, and like Florida, we don't have like consistent rain. We just have like, there's a word for it. What is it called? Like day showers, I think. It's something like that. Oh, he's got the arm.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
If Luque can't knock him out, he's gonna try to tap him out.
Why is he not recognizing this right now?
This is not good for Stephen Thompson. He's only got to hang in there for 55 more seconds. K2's got to hold on for dear life. He's given the arm. This is not good. Stephen Thompson. Oh, the arm. The arm may be snapped, but Vincent. And with less than a minute left in this fight, a dominating performance, 2-0 for Vincent Luque, as he beats Stephen Thompson and puts him to 2-6. Not good for the Wonder Boy at all right now.
This guy had such a great.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with
the weather's just been a bit tough. Like, I'm honestly already waiting for fall or winter to come. It's too hot, man.
Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Vicente, the silent assassin.
Congrats to Vincent Luque, 2-0 on the UFC, put Stephen Thompson to 2-6. As we're going to the next fight of the night, we got some ranked fights about to happen. Cannot wait. Every fight that you see will have at least one ranked fighter in it. Speaking about that, it'll be in the heavyweight division, as the 4-4 unranked Tai Tuivasa takes on rank number 10, the 2-2 Dirk Florian. This fight, folks, it's up next. Here goes Yves Levine.
Well, what an unbelievable venue and backdrop for this mixed martial
Florian in the gray trunks.
show we ever did was at Rogers Center in Toronto. Here we are at the Scotiabank today.
UFC 129, 50,000 fans.
And Tuivasa in the green. Tuivasa's been on a roll, believe it or not. He's been on one heck of a winning streak. I think he's on a 3-fight winning streak, honestly. So he's on a 3 or 2-fight winning streak, but he's been on a roll. Dirk Florian can't really say the same. So let's see if Dirk Florian can pick it back up before he becomes unranked. He needs this win just as much as Tuivasa wants to come ranked. Because remember, if Tuivasa beats Florian, he'll be 5-4, which means he'll be ranked number 10 in the heavyweight division. But something that Florian, I can guarantee, does not want to give up. Remember, Florian won this opportunity in the oh,
nice right hand.
what was it?
And they separate. strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Oh yes, it was the basically the contract opportunity was between the subscribers and stuff. So he won this opportunity. So let's see if Florin can continue his UFC career. It's not looking too good for him right now. But with a win here against Tuivasa, he can turn it all around. And he's already dropped Tai Tuivasa with some nasty combinations. All of them were not blocked.
Just unable to quite find that range.
Oh! I can hear that thunderstorm. Oh my goodness! Again! Tai Tuivasa has been rocked a couple times already.
Big knee there.
That knee hurt him.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Tai Tuivasa. Tai Tuivasa gets caught with that punch.
This is looking wild right now.
Just out of range with that left hook. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Said both these guys have thrown absolute haymakers at each other. This is only round number 1. And down goes Tuivasa again.
Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Here's the kick blocked by
Careful, that kick not gonna happen.
Oh, big left.
And that is it for round number 1. We're going to round number 2.
Second round underway.
Both guys touch gloves.
Great punch landed with so
And
much
they
power.
got to show some respect after the war they just put each other through. That was not simple, to say the least.
Oh man, look at that. Picture perfect.
Just
Got
call
his
me.
leg, got his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly
Ooh.
when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to
fold him. Yep, absolutely.
So that, oh goodness Lord. Said it's fun when you see these heavyweights, man. It's brutal, but the knockout power is immensely it's insane.
Some good shots tonight, but there's no.
Down went Tuivasa again.
Back to the feet.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
He's got to, and that's the one thing I've been telling you. Florin has to get the job done.
Oh, big left hook there.
He has hurt and staggered Tuivasa multiple times.
Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Just out of range with that left
See,
hook.
both these fighters are consistently giving each other spaces. It's a big mistake.
Strike.
Anytime these guys are engaged, man, it's a slugging. It is a slugfest. Tuivasa's been trying to have that overhead right hit a couple times,
Engages in the single collar tie.
and nobody's been home for that answer.
Oh, and he caught the kick.
Wow, he's the guy. This guy's leg back is getting punched in the face for free.
In round 1, you can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output.
But still, he
He's
hasn't
starting
done
to find his
anything
range here
that
in the
has been
pocket.
significant enough to really stagger Dirk Florin. Florin's still been on the offensive.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue
This
to
fight's
wear on
probably
his
going
own
to round
gas
number
tank.
3 too, yeah.
Another shot lands upstairs. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but
yeah, we're definitely going to round number 3.
Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
It's been an awesome heavyweight fight, back and forth the entire time. A slug-out brawl, the way we like to see them. Both guys do not touch gloves. Oh. Oh, that uppercut.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent.
He could get the finisher, but I think Tuvas actually got some pretty good wrestling, though. So this may be a bit of a bad way for Florian.
Back to the feet.
No, the keep, okay.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially...
I think how much energy did Florian waste in that first round trying to land? Oh!
Like that, the fight is over.
That was nasty. What a performance.
Pinpoint strike.
Dirk Florian.
I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming.
3-2 in the UFC, keeping his ranked record. This one, oh, good God, man. I'm gonna go grab some pizza. See you whenever I see you. Hey, see you too, Braylon. You have a good one, man. Thank you for stopping by. What a knockout! What a knockout! Holy heck!
It's going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 3 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout.
Thank you, brother, man. Thank you. Man, I'm making lasagna tonight. I'm super excited for it. But Dirk Florian with one hell of a knockout in round number 3. Wow. Next up, folks, it'll be in the men's bantamweight division. Oh, by the way, Tai Tuivasa is now 4-5, Dirk Florian 3-2. But next up in the men's bantamweight division, folks, ranked number 9, former champ 5-4 Marlon Moraes takes on ranked number 7, the 7-6 Thomas Almeida. This fight happens next with Herb Dean as our official.
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters.
Oh, they're both in yellow.
Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded.
So with the red gloves, with the red tape gloves, it is Marlon Moraes. The blue tape gloves, it is Thomas Almeida. I would love my cup of water that's just sitting there on the other side. I'll be right back. I'm just leaving the camera for a quick second.
Nice connection with the punch there. It's hard to recall time.
That was a nasty punch. That's all I want to say. Like that was rough. Oh, goodness gracious! Sitting crisscross applesauce was rough.
Unable to connect there.
I don't think I actually like about the UFC streams that we do. Just take a while.
Didn't see it coming because he does such a great job of just throwing it. He doesn't have any tell when he's going to.
So if you can't tell, actually, I really do like the black and white filter I have for this. It's like, this is the curtain that you guys can't really see. Oh no, you see that actually. Yeah, pretty cool. Thomas Almeida thugging and bugging on Marlon Moraes. I'm a little bit surprised by this.
Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Seeing some of the comeback stories that we've seen in this series, Thomas Almeida is definitely one of them, man.
Oh, lands a stiff punch.
The uppercut got him again.
Under 2 minutes. First round here. 26 total strikes have landed for Thomas Almeida.
Oh, that leg, he got him with it. Ooh, that's not good, especially not early in the fight. That could be something that Moraes can actually target too.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Trying to really understand what is.
He blocks the shot.
If you're Moraes, you may need to change your stance, especially when you've taken a bit of damage as significantly as he has in the first 5 minutes of a fight.
And they separate.
Because from that point forward, you can see that Almeida's aggression and his offensive output that he was doing. He was catching Moraes off guard, and it kind of just stopped all of a sudden once that leg kind of got roughed up.
Oh, and there's a takedown.
Nice uppercut.
Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the
What a round number one. Definitely goes to Thompson on Almeida. 10-9. He could even make arguments for 10-8.
Perfectly. Oh, nice sweep of the body for him there. Very nice. Oh, man, that's a
Oh, he
nice
went right.
kick right there.
He looked right into that one.
Job of landing that kick over and over again.
The amount of speed that he just, flung that kick with would have knocked out any normal person.
Oh,
Oh!
There, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether.
Look at the difference in total strikes landed. 27 from Rice, 43 for Almeida.
He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, that head kick.
Landed for Thomas Almeida.
Oh, that kick.
Serve him up. Go get him.
That's... Oh! Oh! Thomas Almeida knockout victory in round number 2.
Knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly,
Wow.
it could be a short night for his opponent.
Thomas
Just
freaking
one
Almeida.
play strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming.
What a knockout in round... One more time. Boom! I mean, the amount of damage Rice was good night. Again, the sneaky uppercuts. He kept going for those takedowns and kept eating uppercuts. His corner clearly, he didn't listen to his corner. There's one more time. Wham! Good night, Marlon Moraes. Good night.
All right, the official decision is in.
Holy heck.
Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 1 minute.
Big win for Thomas freaking Almeida.
By knockout, Thomas Almeida.
Congrats to Thomas Almeida. He is now 8-6 in the UFC. He puts Marlon Moraes to 5-5.
I gotta think there are a few.
Big win for Thomas Almeida. It's funny, we've only had one first round stoppage. Ain't that interesting? Interesting. All right, next up, folks, will be in the women's strawweight division as former champ, ranked number 7, the 8-6 Angela Hill will take on ranked number 5, former champ, 6-5 Paige Van Zant. This fight starts right here, right now. Let's get it going. You ready? You ready? Fight as Dan Murgata is our official. Both fighters touched gloves. I don't know why I couldn't speak English for a second. Angela Hill beat the great Zhang Weili in that tournament, man, to become champion. That was nuts. That went all the way to a decision, I believe, when she won it. So that was very, very impressive, to say the least. So now she's back in here. By the way, Angela Hill in the blue trunks, Paige Van Zant in the black trunks.
Couple of chins here being tested early.
Big body kick land.
That was a nice shot to the body, yeah.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand.
Nice shot to the body.
So I got my,
Caught that kick there.
it's 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 caffeine, 0 sodium per serving, black cherry water.
Hill's now dealing with a cheat cut.
Beautiful punch.
I think it's really healthy.
Oh, she blocks the punch. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
So what does it have?
Back
Oh,
and
it's
forth
got
we
2
go.
grams of carbs, and that's all that amounts for 10 calories per
3 minutes now to go
container.
in the round.
Interesting.
Beautiful body.
Oh,
Hill gets crushed with that hook.
come here. Oh, now it's all looking
Kick
weird.
gets through for her there. How about it? Oh, what a strike by her there. I'd be
Paige Van Zant is destroying me trying to fix my camera, though, and struggling to do so.
Well, hard to
Oh no! My camera! It's fallen! No! This is not good.
Stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
How's that looking? See, that is too large, and that is like wrecking my...
Her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in.
See, but then that makes it too high, and we don't want that.
She's making
Right now, you guys are seeing me like try to fix my camera in the middle of the live stream. We love that. Let's see, is that going any better?
Which have landed for Paige Van Zandt.
I think that's been better. Yes. Hey, we fixed it. That was a struggle. That was such a... You know what I need to start doing? I need to start trying to make shorts and like actually start like do like what on the PS5 you can upload like clips of games that you play on like, you know, your thing on Twitter. I gotta start doing that. Oh my god. That was a war between these two. I don't know who took the most damage. They just beat the life out of each other. It's funny how this game, you know, the AI version of Paige Van Zandt actually fights better than the real life Paige Van Zandt does. What is up, Tyler? I'm doing good, man. I can't complain. Right now, I've just been... before the show started, I was trying to get a venue for my wrestling company, Urban Pro Wrestling. I'm trying to get that booked for October 1st. And on top of that, I have been trying to get find stuff to do for YouTube content and things like that. Like eventually, I would like to stream Evil Dead the game for you guys. It's a really fun game. I've been having a blast with it. The trees keep scaring me. Some of them will actually attack you in the middle of the game, and so once I try to figure that game out, I'll probably start streaming it just because it's really fun. And I think to have a friend stream that with me would be really cool. I am working on possibly doing a WWE 2008 SmackDown vs. Raw vs. ECW Jam Mode series. My goal would be to try and win the thing with SmackDown and see if I could do it. And then on top of that, let's see what else would I like to do. I'm also debating on doing a kind of real life multiverse thing for football with Madden 12 and say Football 12. The only people that I actually added to the Madden 12 roster were Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson, and the rest I was gonna add as I went, once they got drafted type of deal. So I was like, maybe I'll do that. Kind of like one of those time-lapse things that whenever I actually got to it, because I play the PS3 quite often, so I definitely want to do that. But I definitely do kind of want to bring back a SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 Gem Mode series. Because the 22 series, it's cool, but it's low-key boring for me, and you guys don't seem to really like it either, so I think that works in both of our favors. See, we won with the ECW, and I would love to try to do it with, SmackDown, because, we did that with ECW, out of all things, so... And that was hard, because we only had one belt. So I definitely like to try to do that with, other, talents.
30 seconds now to go on the ride.
The fifth person, I think, was just here. Welcome. So, Tyler, hopefully you've been having a good one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And if you have not, and for those who have not watched my first two live events for my wrestling company, Urban Pro Wrestling, check it out. Watch it. I even have it. I even have the featured channel, or you can search it up, Urban Pro Wrestling on YouTube. I have two shows. I'm the one commentating. So you know it's going to be great. So yeah, check it out. We crowned the Bulletproof champion. It's basically our world champion, and then we crowned the No Limits champion. And as it stands, we did have a King of Blank champ, but we had to vacate that for reasons. I don't want to spoil all of it because I'd love for you guys to see it. But Paige Van Zandt, honestly, that's going to be the running joke I have in this game. Like, this AI version of Paige Van Zandt fights so much better than the real-life version of Paige Van Zandt. That girl can't win a fight to save her life.
There are so many options to
It's so
dictate
true.
and control this exact position. Who is going to take advantage of it?
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is...
Good. This is a tough fight to really say who's winning. And at some points, I feel like Paige Van Zandt may have won. May have won 2 rounds the way it's looking with her performance. But you can also say the same thing with Angela Hill. Like, they both bring their A game. This is a tough fight to score. And Tyler, hopefully you're doing good as well. And hopefully my mic is on. And I hope it's on. Is it on? I think it's on. What a war between these two. This is probably honestly going to go to a decision, I feel. Oh! Oh! Oh, my Lord. This fight will probably wind up winning fight of the night if this keeps up.
In these situations, she had to protect her head, and defensively, she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Huge elbow there.
That Superman punch. I thought that was Superman punch, not an elbow. I wonder, is anyone getting that NBA 2K23 game? Because, like, I'm still mad at the shot meter. We need some consistency. We really do.
Nice punch there by Hill. Just out of range with the big right hand.
It's honestly probably one of the most violent events we've had. Like, there's so much blood everywhere in this thing.
Oh, Superman punch.
But both of these fighters are being careful. They do not want to get knocked out with like less than 15 seconds left in this fight. I think both feel that they probably have won, and I cannot blame them. It's 5 seconds for one trying to do or die moment.
What a fight!
Well, that is it. What a fight indeed. Who wins this fight? I don't know. I'm okay with whoever wins this fight, because this was impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 9-28.
29, okay.
Winner by unanimous decision, Angela Overkill.
Wow. Congrats to Angela Overkill Hill on winning this by decision. She is now 9-6 in the UFC, and she puts Paige Van Zandt to 6-6. What a fight and a big victory for Angela Hill. That was tough. So we've had 2 decision victories, and we've had a lot of 3rd round finishes. I will say that much. Well, we've had 3 2nd round finishes, 3 3rd round finishes, 2 decisions, and 1 1st round submission, which is still not questionable. But next up, folks, we'll be going to the middleweight division, as you will see ranked number 7, the 4-3 Jared Cannonier take on ranked number 9, the 8-7 Kelvin Gastelum. This fight is up next. Are you ready? Are we ready? With Yves Levine as our official fight. There we go. Cannonier in the white trunks, Gastelum in the green trunks. This would be our final 3rd round fight before we have to go into the main event, which would be 5 rounds if need be in the in the featherweight division. As ranked number 4, Darren Elkins, who's 5-3, will take on ranked number 1, former champion, the 11-5, Brian T.C.D. Ortega. But first, we've got Cannonier and Gastelum. One heck of a fight I'm looking for. I do not see this fight going to a decision. If it's Cannonier, this fight will be done in 3. If it's Gastelum, I'm saying tap out in round number 3. That's true. I forgot Jared Cannonier used to be a heavyweight. Like, if they ever actually allow him to do in his heavyweight form, I'd actually put him in his heavyweight.
Working out of that southpaw stance. Oh, yeah, right hand. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket.
Honestly, hopefully everyone's been having a great day. I know I have. It's been a good.
Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight.
It's been a great Friday.
Jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch.
Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
So just over 20 total strikes landed for the kilogram.
Oh, Kelvin Gastelum with some heavy firepower artillery's unloading on Jared Cannonier. I think Cannonier's actually split. Yeah, Cannonier is he's cut right over here.
Under 2 minutes now to go round one.
But I think it's on the nose too.
Just misses there with the left.
I think he's got two cuts, one on this side of the eye and one above. That's some nasty lacerations he's got going on. If that's what I believe, if I'm correct, that's got to be impairing some type of vision. Oh, but then again, it's that Jared Cannonier just has probably one of the heaviest hands in the UFC, and that's like any weight class. Literally. That's lethal.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
That was some nasty shots. I mean, nasty.
20 seconds left.
Who's got the armbar? Oh, can Cannonier hang on for dear life? It got turned to an armbar, and Cannonier is going to survive to round number 2. That would have been doomsday for him, I believe. We're going on to round number 2. Oh, that's not good. He just took him. He took him down with ease. That was to let Cannonier know, hey, I'll take you down anytime I want to. Yeah, that's got to have some type of effect. Oh, down goes Cannonier with a shot.
He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Gastelum determined to win this fight. That's what you want to see, man. That sense of urgency. That's getting bad out there.
His ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is
get outside.
not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space.
That's gonna be a nasty thunderstorm coming soon. Like you can, the throom. That was. Gonna have to try to hurry this one up.
And he switches his stance yet again. So we call on the fight stats here unofficially 49.
I thought he was trying to go for that uppercut. And again, Gastelum tagging, and down goes Cannonier. This is not looking good for Jared Cannonier. Oh, and I'm going to side control. North-south. He's going for the north-south. Oh, he's going for the north-south choke. You know, very rarely have we seen this submission be effective. And I'm not sure it's a non-effective submission, but you've also got to understand, too, is that a lot of fighters seem to have an easy time getting out of this. So this is not good if you're Jared Cannonier. But it's also not the most dangerous submission we've seen applied onto a fighter. So he might be able to survive this. That was hard to tell if he actually got out of it.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups.
Cannon's got to be careful. He can't afford to get taken down again.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more.
Both times that Cannon's been taken down, the submission has been applied, and it wasn't looking good for him. He survived twice. One because of the bell, and the other one because he was actually able to narrowly slip out of it. One thought he actually passed out. Down goes Cannonier again.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
Unbelievable how fluid
Ooh, that was not looking good for Cannonier.
Working off his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Let's see. They just want to go into the half guard. Or maybe it's full mount.
Nice work by Cannonier. 15 seconds.
Canner's got to hang in there for about 10 more seconds.
Serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters.
Yeah, and Canner survives to round number 3. Here we go.
Third round underway.
I said if Canner wins, it was going to be inside 2, but I do see Gastelum probably beating Canner in round number 3. I think I said by specifically submission. I think that's what I said too, so I'm going to stick with that.
And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Right hand punch.
He's going to get right back up. I don't understand that maneuver. I feel like we shouldn't even have it if that's just like a basic judo clinch, and he's going to take him down and bring him right back up. I feel like that really shouldn't be, because, I mean, you see that, but not as often.
The unofficial numbers thus far.
Another uppercut and rocking. Wow, 82 strikes for Gastelum, 55 for Canner. That's very shocking.
Gastelum's lower jaw is extremely swollen now.
Wow, both guys whiffed. Both guys missed that one. That was kind of anticlimactic.
Gastelum gets the takedown. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not
But
today.
Gastelum has options.
Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in
He can literally put up multiple different submissions.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here.
Jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock.
Okay, he's going for the headlock. Okay.
You can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Ooh, the arm triangle. I forgot about that. Yeah. He definitely could get stuck. He definitely is getting stuck. If he flattens out, this is... If he grasps it the right way, he's done. Third round, I think I must be a prophet, because third round submission victory for Kelvin Gastelum, because Jared Canner's going to tap. And I was right on the money. Kelvin Gastelum, arm triangle submission victory in round number 3. Let's go. That puts Kelvin Gastelum to 9-7, and he puts Jared Canner to 4-4 in the UFC.
Take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight. All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Hey, I called it.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out due to arm triangle choke, Kelvin Gastelum.
Congrats to Kelvin Gastelum. He's now 9-7 in the UFC as we're going on to the main event of the evening. Going to be in the featherweight division. Here we go, folks. That's what we've all been waiting for, the main event.
Coming up next, it's
going to be in the featherweight division, as this would be headlined as the rank number 4 fighter, Darren Elkins, who's 5-3, takes on the former champ, ranked number 1, 11-5, Brian Ortega, with Herb Dean as our official. We start the fight. Both fighters touch gloves. Here we go. 5 rounds if need be. Elkins in the blue, Ortega in the black trunks. Here we go. If Darren Elkins beats Brian Ortega, this has got to be an upset. It has to be an upset victory. Whoa, he got the takedown.
Well, he's more than content to
wow.
Off of his back, DC,
yeah, like I was saying. Uh-oh. He's got an arm. This is an odd submission. Is he got an armbar? Yeah. He turns it over to an armbar. The decision to go for the takedown may come back to haunt Darren Elkins. As this fight, it's over. Darren Elkins taps in round number 1 of the main event. Brian Ortega solidifies that rank number 1 spot. 12-5 for Brian Ortega, 5-4 for Darren Elkins. Big win for Brian Ortega. Wow, that was over in less than a round. 1 round.
Referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Brian T-City Ortega.
Congrats to Brian Ortega wins fight 12-5. We got one more part, folks, and that is the awards, and then we're done for the stream. What a stream. What an episode. But who got the awards? Let's find out. Performance of the night submission. Yeah, I'd have said that would go to Brian Ortega, absolutely. Performance of the night knockout. I would disagree with Chris Cyborg. Well, shit, you know what? You know what, though? It should have gone to the Florian, but I'm okay with Chris Cyborg getting the knockout victory, the Performance of the night knockout. And then Fight of the Night was Rujo versus Evans. I disagree. I think Fight of the Night was Hill versus Van Zant. But with that being said, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. We will see you next time, and stay off the hook. Peace, everybody.